Could BayFest have been saved, and should it have been saved? Those questions are still being asked 5 days after organizers announced they were shutting down the event after 2 decades. One reason cited: low ticket sales. News 5 has learned just how bad those sales were, and that local leaders were never given a chance to try to save the music festival. Here's News 5's Peter Albrecht.
BayFest officials say they pulled the plug last week because ticket sales were down 40 to 45% from the same time last year. And 2014 was considered one of the worst attended BayFest in its 20-year run. Ticket buying support was down, but so too was monetary support from local governments, and that proved to be a fatal combination. Cash from the county dropped from a high of $250,000 to $200,000, a 20% drop. City support declined more steeply. For years, the event received $243,000. That was cut to $98,000 last year, a drop of 60%. Both county and city leaders say they were never approached, though, by BayFest for additional funding to try to save the event.
Well, I don't know what sort of time-sensitive things they were dealing with in terms of contracts. You know, I don't know that necessarily anything would have changed even if that had occurred.
They never approached me, nor Paul Wesh, nor Colby that I'm aware of, saying, you know, if we had 100, that would be our lifeline.
Do you wish they had?
Well, you know, based on the way all this thing turned out, and based on kind of the back and forth that we had at the grounds last year, you know, I've just got a funny feeling about all of it.
But at least one city councilman says he thinks the mayor was no fan of the event.
I can't say I've seen the mayor at a BayFest.
Fred Richardson says had BayFest approached the city council, he has no doubt they would have done everything possible to save the event.
And if the city had to spend some extra money to make sure BayFest succeed, it would be worth it based on the economic impact itself.
BayFest President Bobby Bostwick says there just wasn't enough time to go to the city and county to try to get additional dollars. And with ticket sales indicating an abysmal attendance, he did not want to take a chance. Now, he says sponsors have been repaid and ticket holders are currently getting refunds. He declined to be interviewed, saying his lawyers have advised him not to, while negotiations continue with the various bands and stage and sound crews. In the newsroom, Peter Albrecht, News 5.